The Wartburg Knights football team had a season to remember in 2022. Not only did they set a school record for wins with 13, but they made it all the way to the semifinals of the Division III National Championship Tournament, where their season ended in heartbreak, a 34-31 loss to Mount Union in Alliance, Ohio. Wartburg was making its first ever appearance in the semifinal round against the host Purple Raiders, who have won 13 national championships. In spite of the loss, it was a season to remember for Coach Chris Winter and the Knights.
So that was obviously a heck of a D3 football game right there. Probably a classic. And unfortunately, we came out on the wrong end of it. Obviously super proud of the way that our guys competed out there. Mount Union obviously did a great job of responding. I think both teams did, of responding in adverse situations. There was a lot of back and forth out there.
Against Mount Union in Kears Stadium, the back-and-forth affair came down to the final moments. The Knights' defense held off Mount Union until a decisive touchdown with 31 seconds in regulation. Winters said he couldn't be any prouder.
I think one of the hardest parts about this is that, we won't get to go out there and practice together, on Tuesday. And it would have been fun to win a championship and all that, but really what I'm going to miss is just being out there with the guys.
Wartburg had several outstanding guys on both sides of the ball, including sophomore wide receiver Carter Henry. He finished the game with 158 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns.
Our wide receiver crew knew that coming into this week we had to make plays, and Coach Wheeler said it from the first day, and he put us in the right position to make plays, so we had to go make them.
Quarterback Niall McLaughlin, running back Hunter Clausen, and wide receiver Drake George contributed with big plays against Mount Union. Clausen wound up earning second-team All-American honors for his body of work this season. On the defensive side, Coach Winter applauded his team's effort against a high-powered Mount Union offense. Players such as Owen Grover, Parker Rochford, Nate Link, and Trent Rolling made stops when Wartburg needed them for most of the game.
Yeah, that defense, obviously in the end we couldn't get it done there at the end, but man, there were some times where Mount Union had a chance to really separate that game out, and we weren't budging. We're not going to, like we tell them all the time, they're going to earn every inch, and I think these guys on defense played that way all day long.
After winning the American Rivers Conference title outright, Wartburg earned an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. In the opening round, the Knights beat Wisconsin Lacrosse 14-6 at Walston Hoover Stadium. They followed that victory with a win against St. John's University on the road, 23-20. Next was a dominating home win over Aurora University, 45-17, which set up the epic showdown against Mount Union. Coach Winter was confident heading into the semifinal game based on what the Knights had done throughout the postseason.
I think our guys have been in some difficult games. Going up to St. John's is no easy task. Having lacrosse come in here is no easy task. Winning the conference championship at Coe College is not an easy task.
For Night Vision Sports, this is Henry Powers.